Hello everyone. So today we are going to talk about runner's high, which is a topic from exercise physiology. What is the definition of the runner's high? What is the mechanism behind runner's high? So let's talk about the definition first. Runner's high. Runner's high is a brief, deeply relaxing state of euphoria. What is euphoria? Euphoria is a sense of extreme joy or delight when it happens usually after an high intensity exercises or a lengthy exercises. It is found that the people who experience runner's high also report a feeling of less anxiety and pain immediately after the run. Not everyone who runs or do a high intensity exercises will get a runner's high. Now, let's talk about the mechanism behind the runner's high. It is found that there are two mechanisms behind the runner's high. First one is endorphin and second one is endocannabinoid system. So let's talk first about the endorphin hypothesis. Whenever a person does intensity exercises, high intensity exercises, there is a release of endorphin from pituitary gland or hypothalamus, which results in or which mimics the effect of morphine. What is morphine? It is a natural painkiller, and the person experiences euphoria or a state of well-being. So now whatever I have told in the flowchart, now it has been written theoretically. What it says is during the period of intense physical activity, the pituitary gland and hypothalamus releases a special chemicals called endorphins, which later mimics the effect of morphine, thereby acting as a natural painkiller chemicals. Okay. Thus, whenever high amount of endorphins are released in the brain, it leads to sense of euphoria and well-being, feeling of less pain, reduced anxiety, and feeling of calm. Now, for decades, scientists believed that endorphins were responsible for high runner's high, but research has revealed that endorphin may not have much to do with it after all. Instead, new researchers point to another type of molecule that is endocannabinoid. So, what it is saying is scientists were believed earlier that there was endorphin only which was responsible for generating the runner's high, but now the new researchers has been uh, shown that there is one more molecule known as endocannabinoid which is also responsible for runner's high. Now let us discuss about the endocannabinoid hypothesis. Endocannabinoid hypothesis is endocannabinoids are the endogenous chemicals that originates in brain whose activity resembles that of delta 9 tetrahydrocannabinol, which is a psychoactive ingredient. So what it is saying is endocannabinoid क्या होता है? They are the endogenous chemicals. कहाँ पे ओरिजिनेट होते हैं? दे ओरिजिनेट इन द ब्रेन और इनकी एक्टिविटी जो होती है वो होती है रिसेंबल और वो एक्ट करते हैं एज डेल्टा 9 टेट्रा हाइड्रोकेनाबिनॉल जो कि एक साइको एक्टिव इंग्रेडिएंट्स है. नाउ I'm going to talk about one research article. It was published by Professor Richland. Okay, so Professor Richland conducted a study. In this study, he divided two groups, Group A and Group B. Group A, high intensity treadmill running were given, whereas Group B, low intensity exercise were given. And heart rate maximum in the Group A was 72%, while the low intensity training group were 44% of the maximum heart rate. Okay, the results were carried out pre and post exercise session. The level of 2AG and AEE were seen in the blood. So, what I have said was there was a professor, Richland, who divided or who conducted a study in a healthy individual and divided a group into two, group A and group B. Group A को उन्होंने high intensity exercises करवाई, whereas group B को उन्होंने low intensity exercise करवाई. Group A जो था उसमें मैक्सिमम हार्ट रेट था 72%, whereas ग्रुप बी में 44% was the maximum heart rate. रिजल्ट्स को प्री एंड पोस्ट एक्सरसाइजेस मेजर करा गया and level of 2 Ag and AEA was seen in the blood, and the result was observed that the group A, that is high intensity group, were found to rise in the level of AEA and 2 Ag levels post exercise when compared to pre exercise, whereas group second जो हमारा था group B, low intensity exercises, has not much change in pre and post exercise level of AEA and 2 Ag. So now let's come to the conclusion that there was a certain threshold intensity which triggers the ECV signaling mechanism, that is endocannabinoid signaling mechanism, and it is found that endocannabinoid and endorphin works together in high intensity exercises only. So I hope you like this video and you have learned something from this video. Thank you very much.